Dogs, better known as man's best friend. I myself am a dog lover. Majority of us are. Dogs have been a part of our households, dating as far back as probably the beginning of time. However, dogs serve a greater purpose that most of us are not aware of. Dogs have served in our military dating far back as World War I. It is estimated in Vietnam that over 200 war dogs survived the war and were later assigned to other military bases outside of the continental United States. What roles did these dogs play? How are they being utilized today? Is it morally right to use these dogs in a manner that is contrary to how we use them now? In World War I, dogs were heavily relied on. Such responsibility literally made the difference between life and death for a lot of soldiers. In 1910, it is estimated that Germany employed over 30,000 military working dogs. What were some of the dogs' roles? Well, they made good casualty finders. Due to their fast nature, due to their smell, it was easily to detect someone who was wounded. Humans, it was harder for us, it was harder for the soldiers because of the lack of visibility and also of your surroundings. You don't want to step on an IED or the enemy is near, so it was the dog's role to assist with that. There were also sentry dogs. Whenever a team was moving out, these dogs were advanced to give a signal whenever the enemy was near. Sometimes a bark or a growl. However, the signal that was given clearly assisted U.S. military because it was that clear, transparent notification that the enemy was near. There were also messenger dogs. These dogs have proved to be reliable as soldiers when delivering messages. Because they were small, they were undetectable, and a lot of times the enemy paid them no mind. But they were trained to deliver a pertinent message that affected operations since during the war. Despite controversy behind the utilization of dogs in combat, K9 handlers appreciate their work and enjoy the bond that have been established with these dogs. I interviewed a good friend of mine, Staff Sergeant Richards, who is a K9 handler, security forces member here on Incirlik Air Base, Turkey. I interviewed Sergeant Richards, and he elaborated on a personal experience and why dogs should serve in combat. Sergeant Richards gave me details on a situation in Iraq back in 2007 where his K9 was with him and his team of 10 was moving out on a mission, and the dog identified an IED that potentially saved 10 lives. Great benefit to the U.S. military. Dogs are of importance because of the characteristics that they have. For instance, a German Shepherd. A German Shepherd is one of the strongest dogs, one of the most intelligent dogs, and the trainability of German Shepherds prove that they are vital to the military. Also, these dogs are not bred. These dogs have been abandoned. These dogs are adopted by the military and giving them an opportunity, giving them a home, and they're serving a greater purpose. So a lot of people think that these dogs are bred to serve in the military. No, these dogs are adopted. These dogs were neglected by families. They are adopted by the military and they are trained to serve a greater purpose. However, there are some downsides to dogs serving in the military. Like its human counterparts, dogs also suffer from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. Retired Colonel Veterinarian Dr. Walter Burkhardt, Chief of Behavior Medicine at Lackland Air Force Base, estimated that more than 5% of the 650 military dogs that he has treated are developing K9 PTSD. Due to their exposure, these dogs also suffer the way humans suffer. Due to the nature of their job, they suffer same as we do. What are some of the signs of PTSD? Well, gunfire. If dogs were to hear gunfire, they bark. Other symptoms are, he related to when a dog is in a car, this dog inspects the interior of cars. Normally a dog wouldn't do that, but the ones that he has supported inspects the interior of the car. This is a suffering of PTSD. Another sign of PTSD is when a dog refuses to go inside of a building that he or she once used to go in naturally. So these animals suffer a great deal. just like us, sparking the controversy, should they be used? Is it morally right to use these dogs in combat? To conclude, dogs are immensely used in military operations. They have saved many lives while risking their own. Although their roles are of great benefit, but they too suffer the same as humans when exposed to hostile environments. While dogs are still serving, understanding the goods and bads will help further the attention to this controversial topic.